Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, this is definitely going to be a long-ish video. I actually had to clear storage out of my phone just to make this video because I knew it was going to be a long one. So I hope you guys are comfortable. As you can see, everything's laid out in front of you already. You guys know kind of my thing now. If everything's laid out in front of you before I get to anything, and I'm not showing them off one by one, it's probably not a good video. So I ordered from this company, Wicks, January 9th. Yeah, January 9th. I noticed that first of all, there is a very long wait. This is ready to ship. I have never in my life waited this long for something that was ready to ship. And I actually took the liberty of going down her Facebook page and just making an entire timeline of the excuses and why things weren't getting sent out, why things weren't getting made, why I had a tracking number for over a week before it even started to move. And things like that. So I only went down as far as to where I made my order, and basically where the TAT was up. So when I ordered, the TAT was 15 to 22 business days for ready to ship. Now, when I ordered, there was nothing on the website that said this is ready to ship, this is a pre-order, etc., etc. There was nothing like that. When I went on the website, there was only a few things left in each category. So like, for example, scent shots, there is 10 or 12 cents in there. For the snap bars, there's 5 cents. So I already knew, or kind of had a feeling that this was ready to ship because there was not a lot of options left. It's like she had a restock and I wasn't quick enough and I got the leftovers. This vendor was recommended to me by somebody else who's kind of new in the wax world. When I placed the order, I told a couple of people about it and they were like, you shouldn't have done that. She's had problems in the past with other customers. Good luck to you. So I was warned, but I already made the order and I wasn't, I didn't want to be that person to go in and ask for a refund when nothing happened yet. So, my deadline for my order, I ordered January 9th, again, 15 to 22 business day TAT. In the middle of it, she changed the TAT to 22 to 30 business days for ready to ship. Do you see the issue at hand? Now, when I ordered, I did not see a TAT posted. Maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know. Maybe I bypassed it. I have no idea. I had gone back to the website to see if I could find it, and it was right at the top. So I feel like if I went in on the first time, it probably wasn't at the top. Otherwise, I would have seen it and been like, nah, I'm good, never mind. But like I said, maybe I bypassed it. I don't know that for sure. So the deadline for my order would have been February 9th, not including holidays, which was the only holiday there was Martin Luther King Day, and weekends. So my deadline was February 9th. She had posted something saying that my order was meant to ship on February 6th. Okay. So January 29th, I noticed that I don't know when this pre-order started, but she started a Zodiac box. And I saw something posted saying January 29th was the deadline to buy these Zodiac boxes. So she was already almost, she was already at 3 weeks for my order, and she's presenting something new that was a pre-order that actually had to be made. My stuff shouldn't have had to be made. It should have been wrapped and put in a box. That's literally all my order was. If it was ready to ship, you wrap it, you put it in a box, you put a label on it, and you ship it. I am in a ready to ship, I'm not in it, but I see a ready to ship company. I live with one, well, I'm sorry, not live with, but my mother has a company that is ready to ship. She also does customs. I see it, how it works at first hand. If you don't know, ready to ship means it's already made and it's ready to ship. So, oh, for God's sakes. Okay. Then on February 4th, she started a Black History Month collection or something. There was no TAT posted for that. So she's already almost at a month for my order, and she now is working on 2 brand new things. Okay. February 8th, she had posted that she's running, or no, not she, her admin had posted that she's running behind due to an illness. Now, everything that I'm reading from here is her exact words or her admin's words. This is not me speculating. This is not me saying, I think she said this, I think she said that. No, this is actually what was posted. I'm not reading all of it because she tends to go on, a little bit of a rant, but for the most part, this is exactly what she's saying. Then on February 10th, if you guys are keeping track, the vendor is back, and her new goal is to have all orders placed up to January 23rd ship by February 16th. Now, my order was meant to ship February 6th, which is 10 days of a difference. And my deadline was February 9th. So now she's already way past my deadline that it should have went out. Okay. She also was saying that the Zodiac box at that point is still shipping on time. So for some weird reason, she has all this time to pour these new collections and these pre-orders, but she does not have time to wrap up things that are already made. Do you see my frustration? Okay. Then on February 14th, now this I do understand. I guess there was, temperatures are in the teens. Everything is a sheet of ice. There's heavy sleet. The snow was expected to be throughout the night. Now I do know that Texas got hit, and they got hit hard with a bad snowstorm and freezing temperatures. Electricity went out. I completely understand that. However, let's get real here. A week prior to that, everything was okay, So she goes on to say that the UPS drop-off is not a store. So she doesn't use UPS, the store. She uses a drop-off box that you just walk up to and throw things in there. So she wanted to say that. She was anticipating that they're not going to be opening at all that week. She started to say that, she was apologizing for those of us that are still waiting way past TAT, and that she'll be adding extras for all orders placed in January. Then she also said that she lives across the street from the UPS drop-off, so she'll be able to see when they reopen, which I think is hilarious because I didn't get any extras. So I just thought that was funny. Then on February 16th, which was the day that my stuff was supposed to go out, she said that USPS mail did not run at all today in her town. The UPS drop-off is still not open, and she was hoping the worst of the weather would be gone by Friday or Saturday. Now, it was funny because everything's still closed, yet I received a tracking number on February 16th, okay? So it's basically she's printing out these labels so she can still say, oh, but you got a tracking number on that day. It's the exact day I told you it would ship, but it's not shipping. It's, your box is still empty, sitting on the counter, waiting for it to be filled when it should have been filled 4 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So I did receive a tracking number, but it didn't move, obviously. She said in the same exact post when she's giving us these tracking numbers that everything is still closed. Okay. Then on February 17th, now this isn't really important to the story, but I wanted to put this out there because this really rubbed me the wrong way. She started complaining that a file was claimed against her. So she was kind of complaining about that, and then she went down this list saying, before you file a claim, you need to do these things. Make sure that it's been 21 business days before February 1st and 30 for the rest of the time, for the rest of the order. So if you placed an order after February 1st, you're waiting up to 30 business days. If you did it before February 1st, you're waiting 21 business days because there is no 15. She's never at the low end. It's always at the high end. So when you see, 15 to 21, you're waiting the 21, Okay. Then she said, check the group for shipping goals and see if your invoice is printed there. So basically what she'll do every now and then is go up and say, orders 1823 to 1872 are shipping out today, okay? And then she said, reach out. I might have printed your packing list and shipping label in a batch and walked away from the printer not realizing it ran out of paper and yours was never printed, so I think I'm done when I'm not. So, first of all, how do you not know or not realize that you ran out of paper? I mean, that's just a really bad excuse. I mean, come on, you guys. Seriously. This is why I wanted to throw this in there. Is one, because she was so butthurt about it. And two, because it's just a sorry excuse. Oh, I ran out of printer paper. That's why you didn't get your order. That makes no sense. That's why your order is a month late because I ran out of, come on. And then she says, I have gone from October 4th, 2019, 17 months, and never had any claim or grievance until this weekend. The claim was filed for a package that the TAT deadline was for February 10th, this Wednesday. I'll admit I was 1 day late. The crazy weather started on Thursday. UPS closed all day Thursday due to freezing temperatures, and they're always closed on Saturday and Sunday. So she had to put in there that, oh, I've never had this happen to me before. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been perfect up until this point. I've never had anybody complain. First of all, just because you haven't had any complaints doesn't mean that people are happy. There's a lot of people that just don't file complaints, that just don't reach out to you because they're like, okay, I take it as a loss. Like, honestly, and I kind of get bashed for this a lot because whenever I do these types of videos and I tell you exactly what's going on, a lot of people will say, well, why didn't you reach out to her? Why didn't you say anything? Here's the reason. Because had I reached out to her, that was not going to make it go any faster. That was not going to change the weather. That was not going to change the fact that she ran out of printer paper. It was not going to change the fact that she was sick. Yeah, a lot of people say that all the time. It's not going to change anything. I'm still going to wait the same amount of time as everybody else. Just because I complain doesn't mean that she's going to bump my order up against everybody else, because then everybody else will get mad. So I can say, hey, I've been waiting past TAT. All she really can do is say, I'm sorry, and maybe add an extra or something to keep you happy. But it wasn't going to change anything. Everything was still going to stay the same. Okay. So she had to throw in there that I was 1 day late, and she was so mad at me. First of all, a lot of people, I would say a good 25% of the wax community doesn't understand groups. They're not involved in groups. They're not involved in these types of things. So when they're ordering, they're seeing it as something from Walmart, you know what I mean? And they don't see it as something that's going to take that long. And when they are up to their TAT and they still haven't shipped anything, and they still haven't received a tracking number, they're going to be like, hey, what is going on? And instead of, talking to the vendor, they're just going to go straight to PayPal and file a claim. That's just what some people do. Some people don't realize that maybe you should go to the vendor first, or maybe you should, wait a little bit longer. They don't see it that way. They see it, well, I ordered something, I'm not getting it, so I'm going to file a claim. Had I not known any better, I would have done the same thing. A lot of people aren't in the wax community. They don't realize stuff like that. So I just think that was kind of rude of her to, have this full-on meltdown saying, I've never had a problem. I've never had this happen. Well, clearly you have, because you have, TAT issues all the time, apparently. Now, this is my first order from her. I don't know her. I have not been in her group very long. I just know what other people have told me, that their orders have been late, and that she always seems to have really good excuses for it. But yet she's putting out other things. Now, had all of these things actually happened, and I didn't see 2 new collections being posted when she should be focusing on the orders that she already has, especially that they're ready to ship and the other ones had to be made, that makes no sense to me. All right. And then at the very end, she did say, please talk it out with me before you feel the need to file a claim, which is just a snarky thing to say. You don't say that to a bunch of people before you feel the need. That's really condescending. That's really rude. Don't do that. I didn't like that very much. All right, then on February 17th, she posted that there was no change in the weather. USPS is not running and UPS is still closed. On February 21st, she said she did not have any okay, I'm sorry. On February 21st, she came back. There's nothing from the 17th to the 21st, and she said she did not have any utilities or a way to pour last week, and that she's clearly behind, and that she's pulling orders she's pulling orders 1369 to 1374. My order number was 1348, which is way before 69 and 74. So I should have been having my package, and I did not. She went on to say that there was no internet or phone for days. She did not have mail service. And then she says, rumor has it, USPS finally made it into town, so I assume they will be delivering mail as usual tomorrow. However, she said that she got a FedEx package the day before. So she's kind of speculating. She's like, well, hopefully they'll be running tomorrow. Hopefully. Which I feel like is kind of something vendors do a lot to save face. Now, I realize it's not her fault. She can't control the weather. I understand that. They got hit hard, and I don't want to trivialize that. I don't want to minimize that. I don't want to be rude to that, because I know a lot of people suffered. However, She had lots and lots and lots of time to save face. She had lots and lots and lots of time before this to get orders out and to work. And she chose not to do that. I don't know her personal life. I don't know if something happened. I don't know. It seems to me that the only thing that should have held her back was being sick for 2 days. And up to the February 14th was when the weather had started, apparently. And that's really it. So she had up until February 14th to get these out. My deadline was February 10th or February 9th. And then she had posted a thing prior to that saying that my order number was on the list of orders that were meant to ship by the 6th. So she had from the 9th to the 6th to get the 6th to the 9th to get my stuff out, and she didn't do that. And then after that, it's just excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse until the weather started, which probably was an aha moment to her. Okay. Then I saw my number listed on a list of packages that were supposed to ship the next day, which was February 22nd. Like I said, I got a shipping notice on February 16th, and it actually didn't go out until the 23rd, which is absurd. And then I received my package on the 26th. So that's insane. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it besides exactly what was on that paper. I feel like if this happened to literally anybody would be really annoyed and, whatever. I just think that some of the words that she chose to use and the hissy fit that she decided to throw about the claim being filed was very unprofessional. It left a bad taste in my mouth. I definitely don't see myself ordering again. And it sucks because some of the stuff that she has is very cute. The scents, not crazy about some of them. I did go out of the box and get some scents that, oh my God, my voice, that were kind of a wild card for me just to try some new stuff. I will show you a couple of the things that I thought, were a good idea. So she has these really cute books. This one is the Charlie Brown one, and it has the label on it. And then she has these open books as well. This is the Charlie Brown one. Really, really cute, really sweet idea. And then, I have another book that doesn't even have a label, which is absurd. But Mr. Man, no label on that one. And, she has some other cute stuff. I got this little souffle thing and some scent shots. She has the 2.5 ounce ones. I got a hand sanitizer, which was pretty cool. This one, I will kind of review this really quick because I did try it. It's very moisturizing. I do like it. The scent is very weird though. It smells okay, and then it has like a very weird after note, so that's kind of strange. And then I got these chrysanthemums. One of them smells okay, one of them's a little bit off. What else? I got these cute little, these were 50 cents, different scents. I got a cute little coffee cup. I got one of these, what are they called? The snap bars, the thin ones. This one had oil just all over it. I don't know if you could see that. There's all over the top of the bag. A lot of these had oils on them, it's coming off because of the oils. This one in particular was just very, very messy and oils all over it. So I don't know, man. I just feel like you had well over a month to get these things right. And even when we did get them, there was issues with them. At this point, they should be perfection because you had so long to work on them. And I've said to every vendor that I'm friends with, every order you send out, act like it's going to a YouTuber. Act like everybody's going to see it. That's just the way things go. Unfortunately, I didn't have a great experience with this vendor. And the rest is up to you guys. So I know I'm probably going to get comments saying, well, why didn't you reach out and, why this and why that? First of all, I shouldn't have to tell a vendor to get their TAT in order. I also shouldn't have to tell a vendor to put labels on their product. I also shouldn't have to tell a vendor to not send things that are leaking and damaging other products. And that's really about it. It is what it is. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any comments or anything to add, please leave them down below. And I guess I'll catch you in my next one. Please stay safe and healthy. Bye, guys.